Hello everyone and welcome back to Forge All Greatswords. I hope you are doing fantastic as we are ending the new year. I don't know exactly when this video is coming out, but I know it's in and around that time. We are now 28 hours into the playthrough. So, thank you to our super Patreons as well as our regular Patreon. Our super Patreons being Smazzabaza and Brady Burns, as well as our regular Patreon being Ballywash. I hope you're all doing fantastic. So, as I said so in the previous episode, I was like, you know what, I'll go get the Nagakuga armor and I'll go get the Rathalos armor. And I feel really bad now for doing that. It only took one hunt each, but it still would have been basically an entire episode. But I would have been able to do some stuff, like, at least. So, you know, like, I probably could have, you know, done that, and then, you know, maybe battled Royal Ludroth a few times, and then we would have had, the Royal Ludroth armor that we could then use for the water fights, and then all of that stuff. So, like, you know, we could have, you know, done better. But sadly, you know, life is life at the end of the day. But yeah, so we are actually getting very, very close to actually finishing off this real segment, or the second segment of Rise. Like the Greatsword thing of Rise. We'll have a look at it straight up first, so then you guys can get like the information. So when we go into here, so this is basically, so for this segment, this is done. This will be done very shortly. This is the Goswarag, so both of these get done by Goswarag. This is the Mitsuzune. This is, I'm presuming, this is part of the Baroth, so this would be Diablos. So this would be a Diablo sword. Kezu, we now have the Shocker, so we can now actually make the Kezu blade. So we will have to do Zenogo again.
There's plenty of time.
Then as you can see, Fire Tree. So this one here, which I think is the Rakna Kadaki. Boom, then that one's done. Puke. There's probably something I'm forgetting, but you know, it could even be as simple as like, just, you know, some bone or something. Or like Rakna Kadaki silk or something, because oh, but it's a spider, and spiders are poisonous technically. Barioth needs Goswarag. Tetranodon needs Mitsune. Tigrix. I do need the Forge Jagi here. And then we already have that. And then we need that, and I can't exactly remember how to get that one. And then we need a Dream Shell, something else, and then 2 Golden Muck, which we get from the Amuldron. So as well as I was saying, full Rathalos, full Nagakuga, full Anjanath.
See you later.
So yeah, we are pretty good. We're gonna have a lot of really good thumbnails. So I'm very excited. In this episode, we are going to be taking out the Mitsuzune, as well as just making sure that we
out there.
So basically we want to make sure that we can get everything done with the Mitsuzune and then do the Amuldron fight in this episode. That way we basically have the best of both worlds in a way. Actually no, we don't want Medic, we want just Water Resistance and then Moxie. So what I mean by the best of both worlds is, so let's say we have to beat the Mitsuzune twice, right? So we beat the Mitsuzune twice, that may be 40 minutes. Let's say each one's 20, so 20, 20, 20. Amuldron doesn't matter. We might even just do this now. So the Amuldron fight doesn't matter, it's just about killing him and then being done. Mitsuzune is important because there's actually a great sword, and as well, I think it's just bubble foam or something you need for the Tetranodon weapon. But you know, it could be something else, who knows. But like, pretty much, yeah. Like, that's all we need. But the other thing as well that I want to kind of talk about a little bit is, it's really crazy to me how we haven't, like, because I've been doing this series, I feel like right now, for these past few episodes, we've been really, zooming. We've been fucking flying through this series. And it's crazy to me because I really thought that this would be like maybe 100 episode series. And it just goes to show that this is a very doable thing. And it also makes me think I might do this for other weapons as well. Like maybe do it for, you know, my favorite weapons, or, you know, weapons I don't feel like I'll use in a challenge run perhaps, or things like that. Like I'm already doing one challenge run that is kind of weapon specific, and then I'm going to be doing a different one. But yeah, it's, even though these videos typically don't really get many views, averaging 10, with the one outlier at the moment being, haha, funny Vor Nintendo, because everyone's like, Vor? Huh? It seems like most people are kind of like, about this series. Which is pretty fair.
Light blue bubbles, reflecting the moonlight. Fragile and ephemeral, like flowers blooming at night. Traces of a creature, graceful in its precision. Noble yet beguiling, an entrancing vision.
Such a beautiful monster. Like, it's kind of known to, like, it's not, like, attractive or anything, so you might know they got a furry fans. But it's so beautiful in the aspect of, like, you look at, like, one of my favorite monsters, you look at a Diablos and you're like, fuck, that is a fucking rad monster, that is freaking kick-ass. But then you look at, there's a Nagakuga in this mission, goddammit. But you look at this guy, right, and then you're like, oh, like that's actually really, it looks really nice, kind of has that like royalty to it, where it feels like, you know, you don't want to mess with it, but you really want to know more about it, but you know you're going to get fucked if you do. That's how you crouch. I was thinking about, like, how do you crouch in this game? I forgot. And that's how you press the B button when you're standing still. I don't really think stealth is a thing too much in this game. I'm so not used to this, We now have the ability to ignore. Okay, we'll do that one. We can try this multiple times. If only he didn't go so far with that attack. I understand that I'm kind of wasting everyone's time. But, like, can he just, like, well, they, technically, if you want to be very politically correct about things that don't exist, and don't have a gender in the universe. Is there even a monster in Monster Hunter that canonically has, like, its own gender? Because I don't think there is. Oh my god, Smaz, I know you want to fucking take a picture, but no. Okay, now you're getting fucking dumped on. And there's your beauty gone. This monster has the same kind of problem that the Royal Ludroth had earlier in this playthrough, which was, oh my god, I hate that move having such a long wind down. Makes no sense to me. Other than, oh well, we need to make sure that you punish the players. There has to be some risk reward to it. But it only is like that if you don't just dodge roll, which means there is no there is no like. Yeah. Fucking bitch slapped that hoe. Like, do you guys think Mitsuzune is a female or not? I genuinely now wonder. I've now put the thought in my head, and now I must know. Is this monster always... Well, that can't be true, because I doubt that there's interspecies. I'm thinking too hard about this. Anyway, let's go beat up a monster that doesn't exist and has no assigned gender. I wonder if I'm gonna get... I'm probably not gonna get flack for that. I might though. It'd be funny.
Trying to get away.
I guess there's like some things about the trans community. Like I love the trans community, but I don't like every little thing in the universe being forced to take on an identity. Ah, it didn't roll. I'm used to that being a safety thing. Fucking hell, every single time it connects, it fucking just kills. Okay, so it seems like we don't break his tail off, we just damage it. So bubble foam does make you have latency or ping. Like I like to think of it like you get pinged. Like not your ping goes down. As you get hit, as you roll. So like you're like putting in a bit more movement when you didn't need to, kind of thing. Oh, you mean the tree? I thought Alpalico was saying like, maybe we should sing to the Mitsuzune. Maybe you would like that. And I'm like, you know what? It actually probably would, but oh my god. Oh my god. Like, the thing about it though is it like not even guaranteed on hit that you get the follow-up extension. And just a long-range move on its own does not a good monster killing hunter do. I was thinking, hey. Come on, you said you were fucking tired. You always say that you're tired, and then you fucking don't stay for dinner. Okay. I'll stop being an idiot, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna...
Arsenal. No more holding back.
403 damage.
Now it's personal.
Are we gonna kill this guy by fucking flinging him into something?
You do what I say now. Yahoo!
I think that was a good thumbnail. Yeah, I knew he was basically dead.
Quest complete.
I don't think you can actually kill them by slamming them into stuff. I think they always let you have the final hit. Okay, so Mitsuzune scales. Like, this is a very quick fight, by the way, because we have, like... Our stats are actually fucking insane right now. Yeah, we have 145 with thunder damage. Thunder probably does like 2 times damage. So we basically have a 205 base damage weapon. And it's kind of fucking good. Okay, so that's him dead. We still obviously need... Like, we won't need the armor, but we will need his weapon. Damn.
Good job, buddy.
Always reminds me of Hinoka from Fates. I really hope rather that Fates gets a 3 houses upscale or something. Okay, Claw. Claw's actually kind of hard to get from them. We got a tail for free, that's really good. Purple fur is just like, you know, the other fur. And fins. Fins seem like they're important a little bit. Okay, 8 minutes. Hey, I was pretty damn close. I counted from 3 to 1. Okay, so we now have the Mitsuzune. There it is. Mitsuzune. Ah, yeah, see what I mean? You need claws, and claws are important. However, there are other things that we can unlock. So none of these. Tetranodon's a bubble foam, as I was saying. We'll do that, and then we'll just do one of these. Okay, there we go.
Let's get cracking.
Kraken. Other than that, I think all we need to do... Okay, so see, we need bubble foam for this too. Okay, cool. So let's take a little bit of an inventory of what we need. So we need 2 bubble foam for that. And then we need no bubble foam for that, but we did need the tail, so good thing we got the tail. So we need 1 claw. So we need 1 bubble foam, 1 claw, so that should just be 1 more. And then we need 2 bubble foam for that. We need a dream shell. We need 3 dream shells to get that one done. Dream shells can always be gotten, so this tree, these 2 trees, I guess technically these 3 trees, for now, kind of don't matter, but I still would like to get them done. One thing I find really funny about myself is I gesture a lot, even when I'm not in a face cam, and I've never had a face cam. So let's have a look, see what this looks like, just so you guys can see. It's so overdone. I kind of don't like the headpiece. Yeah, I think that's everything for this weapon set done.
See you later.
So we're gonna have to battle the Mitsuzune again, and then the Emuldron.
I have a special quest for you.
So we could easily go for the Emuldron. Which, you know what, I guess we will go for. We could, there's the chance that we could have a Mitsuzune in the fight. And if it isn't in the fight, well then, hey, it's still the same thing.
Wow, sweet.
Hey! Harvester doesn't do anything. I always thought the Harvester was, Pardon me, jeez, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
That was a
I always thought that Harvester was about other stuff. Yeah, I always thought Harvester was about harvesting things from the monsters. Before we leave, we'll have a look-see over here, and we'll make sure that this is all good.
Hello.
Oh, none of this
Drop by
matters.
anytime.
Please! I want company other than animals.
Wonderful profession.
Okay, so neither of them are doing anything. Which is fair. Okay. Cute jelly. What the hell is cute jelly? We could get more mount shrooms, but I don't really care. I guess we'll go for this one. That's like the one thing that's kind of crazy about this run, is just the fact that, well, this playthrough, is because usually you would, when you wanted to get anything from those kind of things, you would just like, you know, in out, in out, in out, in out, do stuff like that, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, you go into a very quick quest, finish it, and then be done. Let's actually talk about the Emuldron and this fight. So, basically the Emuldron is, in my opinion, kind of one of the turning points. There are monsters that are like that, Zinogre and, it's weird, like, Tobi Kadachi is kind of the start of it, and then Nagakuga and good old Zinogre are kind of like, they like build on it. Like, these three monsters, funnily enough, two of them are electric. They're the ones that, you know, have air mobility to them, or just have, like, you know, speed. So, like, Tobi Kadachi has those moments where he's in the air. I guess Tobi Kadachi, Rathalos. Or maybe even Rathian, because Rathalos, as soon as you play Rathian, you kind of know Rathalos. But pretty much, you know, those four monsters really are, like, the, okay, you're getting into Monster Hunter now. Like, this is what Monster Hunter is. Because their playthroughs are so different. And so the Emuldron, it's all about like mobility and stuff like that. But also about being able to know how to position yourself. So it's either mobility or it's positioning. And you have to be pretty good at it. So it feels really cool to hit that in this. For this weapon, because now we're going to be, you know, positioning. But as always, you know, with a weapon like the Greatsword, it's all about not turboing, what is it? Snowballing, pressure and such. But we will be getting a nice little video, so I'll be quiet now, because I think it will be coming on in like 5 seconds.
Playing in the dirt after a hard day's work. A grumpy old beast rises from the murk. Be gone. Be gone. A booming voice resounds. None shall ever enter this creature's holy grounds.
It's the ship monster, also known as Discord mod. Okay, we got Nagakuga again. We didn't get Mitsuzune, so we will have to do the Mitsuzune fight again. But that's fine at the end of the day. And we could also maybe get a fight against a 5-star thing. That's good for us. So the Emuldron is kind of my one of the more less liked monsters, in my opinion. I think playing this series, I will be making probably some sort of tier list of the Greatsword matchup tier list. of how fun each monster is to fight with the Greatsword. Because there's definitely a disparity with a bunch of different fights. Like things like the Naga Kuga are a bit less fun, but still have that ability to high roll into a lot of fun. I don't just mean like how easy is it, like oh it's fun when it's easy. Like no, I mean like because I like challenge, and I like difficulty in games. I don't like it where it's like, you know, stupid difficulty, where it's like the difficulty for the sake of being difficult. Where it's like, you know, this game, but if you get hit once you die forever, and then you have to, you know, fucking cut off your foot or something. Like, there's like stupidity when it comes to difficulty, but then there's good mixes that you can really get. I think I got used to Marathon Runner for the 5 seconds I used it. So what we'll actually do is we'll come up here, just so then we can get the kind of better advantage of height, so then we can just zoom over to the Emuldron. So the Emuldron does something that another monster does that isn't yet shown. It's a hard mode exclusive enemy. Oh, wouldn't that enemy have a Greatsword? But Tigrex surely has a Greatsword, and Diablo surely does too, right? I don't really see a world where either of them don't have one. Oh, was it just a fucking Bullfungo again? As it usually is in this world? No, the Kajau. But basically, the problem with this fight, and it's a real big problem, is just his just a massive cunt. I'm gonna turn down the game volume a little bit more. Well, actually, that reminds me, I don't think... Yeah, whoops. No wonder I was like, man, it's really loud. I hope that's not coming through in the recording. Of course it's gonna come. I like how there's a lot of fights that are like, we expect you to have blue sharpness. Well, we don't get blue sharpness till the tier we finish these guys. I expect you to have blue sharpness. But pretty much, Emuldron is one of the biggest monsters in the base game of Rise, just for like lengthwise. Like you look at him and you're like, okay, I see. And he's kind of really annoying with his gimmicks. So the two gimmicks that he has are being able to pretty much make pillars, and just fucking long range with speed. Like not crazy speed, but it's still speed. Like, you know, it's like Tobi Kadachi, Nagakuga when he's in his special form speed, but it's like more like Zenoga speed, where it's like just really irritating follow-up speed. Also, apparently his earplugs, my earplugs of 3 don't work against this guy. I knew that attack was coming, but like, you kind of just hope that you can get like a big swing out.
This is the end of the line for you.
Okay.
You asked for this.
Holy fuck! That was rad as hell. Fucking... Oh man, Kuga is pretty hard in the last 2 episodes.
Let's go.
I'm a Muldron. I say no. We really want to just do as much damage as we can. Like, we need the damage, honestly. Imagine if knocking down had cooldowns.
How do you like that? I'm gonna kick your butt.
361 damage, boys! A Muldron scales, that's pretty okay. Where did he leave his big ass tail?
What
Here it is.
have we here?
Tiny little Not all of them, you know, fully detach their tails, so I mean, it makes sense. Oh man, a Muldron tail. Well, there is no Greatsword for this, so we don't even... That is so... Oh, that's so nice. I pity the Cody. You know what? No, I do not pity that Cody. The Cody that if he does like a switch axe, you know, playthrough. Because this weapon, this monster has, you know, a really good armor. So he must have been introduced in Try or something.
I'm gonna get you! That's one in the bag.
As you can see, now there's like this little thing here. And like all of the monsters, I swear, all of the monsters are kind of, yes, that type of mechanic easily could work in a different Monster Hunter game. But just the pure fact that it works so perfectly in this one is so nice to me. That, like, you know, you have the great wire bug, you have the wire bugs. Oh, that didn't work. But you know, you have the wire bugs, you have, oh, I thought he was going to do a slam. So I was getting ready for it. One thing that's really nice as well is because we're doing village quests, they have slightly less health by, I think, a multiplication for one player of 1.5 times less health. Meaning that they usually would have, you know, let's say they have 2,000 health, they would then have 3,000 health. So it's not to the point where it's like stupid crazy, but it's still annoying. Oh, dude.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Apparently he's right for the capture. I mean, only be able to be...
I'll make you regret this.
I love life when it hits me in the face like 50 fucking freight trains.
Now I'm really angry.
It's my fault for not healing. I just honestly thought he was just gonna swim beforehand. The annoyance now is that he might not be as affected by it, because you only can do an electric trap a few amount of times, like maybe 3 times total.
Ta-da!
And on the 3rd time, it'd probably be pretty hard to actually get the timing down to be able to actually use it effectively. God damn it, Muldron. One of the least fun. Oh my god. See what? Every time I try to wall climb, it goes on a weird angle. Okay, so he's right below me. Oh. As soon as we go and go to face him, it's just like press the A button, right? Like, I'm not going insane, am I? The Nagakuga's there, but I don't think we've waited that long for us to be able to spider that. I love being able to see monsters. Like, well, animals technically. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
You do what I say now. Yahoo!
Okay.
Boom! You asked for this! You're the best, pal. I'm gonna get you!
Come on, gimme. Okay, we're gonna beat the fuck out of this goddamn, you annoyance with one of the more annoying monsters in the game. It's so funny to me. Did like he just take like 2 imaginary damage or something? Oh hey, there we go. Yeah, we fully finished a Mordron with Kululaku. Maybe you're not as trash as I say you are. Can we get a plate? Just for the humor? Okay, well we get a fin. We get a fin. We get a scale. Fins are rarer than scales, so I'm pretty happy with that. He didn't go for it. It might be a hard mode only move, but he'll get like a clump of dirt in his tail, which he holds up kind of these little spike parts, and then he has a massive bowl, and then he like slams it into you, and if you can break the bowl, you kind of get a punish on him, which is cool, but goddamn do I hate him all drawn. He's just not satisfying, I think. There's like no part of his fight where you feel like, yes, fuck you. Like with any Barioth or Nagakuga style fight, there's the satisfaction of seeing them like wince in pain as they leap. And it's the same with Mitsuzune kinda. But, like Mitsuzune is kind of just a better Amuldron in every single sense. We got that tail. Yeah. I love how the finishing moment is a Kululaku. 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Well, Greatsword, nicely done. I should have guessed an Amuldron was no match for you. Hinoa has 6-star quests ready for you now. Go check them out. But before you run off, have you tried out any of quests that old Hoj and Minoto have for you at the Gathering Hub yet? Quests there are a bit tougher, but you're not afraid of a little challenge, are ya? Haha, didn't think so. Ha. With skills like yours, you may need to aim higher. Now get to it, and may the fires of success burn bright for you. Thank you, I like you a lot. So we've now kind of added an extra little thing to everything here.
What do you want?
So Mudron does allow you to be a Neko girl, which is cool. I like how there's a little tail at the back. I like the idea of it. This set is meant to be for like the Switch Axe and Charge Blade, so it makes sense with the proportions of like the weapon, that you have these kind of, you know, Hulk Buster hands and stuff. The male version kind of better for being cool. So as you can see, you know, like Rapid Razor Sharp is ridiculously needed for good old Switch Axe. But Rapid Morph as well is also really good. I think you use everything but this, and then instead of this you just use like this or something, or like maybe this, I don't know. I can't remember, but like, it's really cool.
My hammer's ready.
So we're now at the point, I think we need the Gossavarg shit.
See you later.
To really do things, but there's people to voice act.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Greatsword, I wanted to tell you about something. I was asking, how can I spread the word about Palamutes, and then it came to me. Why not put canine masks on Kahoots? That way they'll be advertising Palamutes whenever they fly around. For example, you travel a lot to different places. Think you could put one of your Kahoots as well? If you bring your picture of a Kahoot, I can eyeball it and make a mask without even needing to measure it.
Bye.
Take a picture of a Kahoot. There we go.
Hi.
Got a picture of your Kahoot? Thank you, Greatsword. May I take a look at it? Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah, this will fit nicely. Here, take this Kahoot mask as a bonus. It'll go with a matching outfit as well. With all that traveling you do, it's gotta spread the world. Goku and I thank you. The stealth wolf.
See you.
That's so beautiful. Oh, good tidings, Master Greatsword. I have stocked a special selection of items especially suited to your very exploits. and each and every one is guaranteed to be of use to you. I highly recommend you give them your consideration. I now have a dancing cat, so then maybe you have more interests. We'll do the lottery.
Passable prize.
Okay, cool.
Very well.
So we have the melding pot, not plot. It's a plot of land now. Basically, that would be like a Lazarus pit, honestly. Oh.
Leave all your
Hey, it's amazing how you knock out every quest out of the park, Greatsword. I always wanted to support in your efforts in some way, so I've decided to scout more buddies for you to hire. I figure that with a trusty buddy at your side, no hunt could prove your match. So how about thinking of hiring some more, eh? No. We have nothing to do with that. Ah, sick. This is really good. The unique products of this region are all very well made and remarkable. I have no doubt that there will be high demand on them abroad. In return for valuable local items, I shall offer you a very unique and special trade. Well, how should you find this agreeable? You'll only need a small number of local goods. Deliver them to the guild, and they'll be straight to me. So a king rhino, which is a rock. I think all of the rock roses are from the swamp. From the sandy dunes. King rhino and bismuth prisms are both from the swamp. So we can kind of actually do that pretty easily. We still have a lot of time as well. So we can have a look-see at the monsters that will be coming ahead. Oh my god.
Oh, hey.
Hey there, Greatsword. How are your hunts going with your Palamutes? If you're interested, I made something a bit more experimental this time, and I'm looking for someone to try it out on. It would have to do something. It'd have to be someone experienced in Palamute training, besides me, of course. Someone who can gain their trust. And I couldn't think of anything better than, the town Palamute trainer, not Iori. Well, isn't that right, Goku? What do you say? Goku's just like, woof. Raise a Palamute to level 15.
Hi.
Everyone's talking about how good Palamutes are. You are with your Palamute, isn't that right, my little Goku? I knew you would be. I think I can trust you with this. Enjoy. And feedback from someone as deeply passionate Palamutes as you is priceless. So let me know what you think. And then we get these ones. One of them allows you to do really big strikes, and the other one, we're getting all these rewards now because we're finishing a lot of shit now. I think honestly we wanna. Okay, so a scroll. So less staggering. I like that. There you go. I like that. I like the idea of those two. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Thanks again, Greatsword, for taking care of that urgent quest, and with such urgency. Not to mention you saved a bunch of villagers of a trip to the cleaners. I can recommend a good place, by the way. It's called My House. Anyway, I know Outerfugen already told you, but I'm obligated to repeat it. Please, I don't want to have to repeat this. You're now able to take on 6-star quests. There are so many great quests for perfect for a formidable hunter like yourself. Hunt all the monsters, all the men, and all the women, and non-binaries. Or take a bath. Either way, I'll be waiting for my order of bunny dongo to arrive. But before I start stuffing my face, care to look at the quest list? I love her.
Check the special quest as well.
It's nice. Ooh.
Have a look.
4-star hub quests. I think this is the final one. Amuldron, Zenogre, and Rathalos. So we don't need to battle any more Zenogres because there's our Zenogre fight. Gossarag, Tigrex, Diablos, Magnamalo. Oh yeah, so this is the end. This is the very end of it. So yeah, as soon as we finish these, we'll be fully done the entire thing. That's crazy. We only have 2 left here as well, and both of them are pretty much the exact same. That is insanity. So we'll get to these in the next few episodes. in which it'll basically just be like, beat this, get, not the armor, we probably will get the armor set, but like, you know, get this, get all the things, get this, get all the things, get this, get all the things. Like, we could, so there's gonna be our Mitsuzune, so we'll battle this Mitsuzune. Yeah, that's crazy.
Be careful.
So we'll apply for this quest, and this will be the, hopefully the end. Oh, it might not be actually. We might be able to get that Somacanth one in here as well. I think we will. So thunder and water resistance is good for this one. We want to make sure we take out all the quests about water resisting water first. Okay, so I'll see you after this loading screen. I love being good with timing. So there's an Emultron here, which thankfully we don't have to fight. Whenever I talk, like, I know my voice is very generic. I know that it blends in very easily as well. I know I'm a very, I would say very boring, general speaking person. However, I do think that there are moments where
Touchdown.
it's nice to have that kind of voice, and I feel like a podcasty series like this is one of those. Which is why it's my more preferred video style, is, you know, that's honestly why I have changed this to be once per day, even if I already have another video planned. Because I just enjoy it so much. Well, that's very nice of you, Mitsuzune, but I think I'm going to do fine. So, for this fight, basically the way that we're going to do it is we're going to try to full send Mitsuzune, and then we're going to swap our blade out for a different one that hopefully the Tokudachi is weak to. We're going to... Ooh, we cancelled it. Okay, might not be a good idea to rely on that too much. So the cool thing about Mitsuzune is it kind of punishes you with the bubble foam to... it kind of has you rather, like actually like losing my ability to speak. It has you kind of like want to take bubble damage, because there's times where you get those healing bubbles and stuff. It's a very interesting fight, as well as with the you know, multitude of ways that you can easily benefit off of using you know, wire bug attacks. It's interesting that it kind of also punishes the use of wire bugs in a way, because it, you know, kind of stops your, you know, wire bugs from coming back online. Because if you're unable to use one, like if you get knocked down by a move that stops your wire bugs, it means that they won't recharge either. Meaning that, you know, you kind of have to, you know, be in a situation where you can kind of actually do the shit you... Okay, game. Well, I mean, this actually isn't that bad. We gotta make sure that we take a good way, though. So, I feel like the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna go in here, beat the fuck out of this Tokudachi. Such weird attacks. And then we're gonna switch, because at this point we don't care about killing the Tokudachi. Our only target is this Mitsuzune. And that's the way I like to think about these quests, when they don't give you a kind of, you have to do this one first. It's kind of just better, in my opinion, to just go for one at a time and really just focus on it like that. Man, thank God that Tokudachi hit that monster like that for us. Otherwise, we would have actually been fucked. Oh my God. Look at all these knockdowns. It's actually insane. Yeah. That's a fair enough, honestly. We're doing so much damage that it was kind of insane. Didn't get any claws. And so you don't want to get the red ones, I don't think. There might be an attack boost, but since they're way more... Oh my god. See what I mean? Just focus on one monster and you'll be fine.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Whip.
Like, what am I meant to say at this point? We're just fucking annihilating him. And he's just dead. Literally, this is what bringing a weapon that does really good effective damage against a monster does. You just fucking destroy them.
What have we here?
Like, if we keep it up, this kind of pace, we'll be very easily finishing this mission. And we got another claw. That's exactly what we needed. That's so good. I love being a bit lucky with my video games. So the Tobikadachi is here, so I think we'll fight our losses of damage a little bit. Okay, so we didn't get too much there, but that's fine. Okay. It's fine anytime we don't get to deal too much damage, because the entire point of what we do. Also, Tobikadachi also does the same thing as Zenogo, where it charges up its attacks, which I think is very cute. Okay. Ooh, that could have been a little bit worse. But like, as soon as he leaves, we'll just leave and go get other stuff. You can see, like, he has like this, I think it does paralysis, honestly. It's like a Somacanth kind of attack. Somacanth as well, I guess, could also be a good teacher in, you know, mechanics of Monster Hunter.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Whip.
But see when so you do, yeah, you still recharge it, but like not being able to use wire bugs for, oh my god, that's actually really funny and bad, but like funny. Which one will get to us first? Our doggo came through just as we're going. Okay, so he's leaving. So we'll go back here. If we actually beat this quest in like basically 2 minutes, I'd be very fucking surprised. Equipment, change this into this one, I guess. I'm presuming he's weak to fire because it's electric, and heat and electricity is not very good because, you know, if things get too hot, they kind of, you know, fuck themselves over a bit. Oh no, bismuth things are from lava caverns. That's right. So yeah, the third submarine is easy to get. It just requires this bad. Bullshit. Bullfungos are like the least cool thing in any Monster Hunter game. really, it's switching back to its place of origin. Origin Mobile. Not sponsored by Origin Mobile. That could have been bad. We almost went down the drain. King Rhino, I believe, is usually situated in this building here at the very top. So we can easily go and get that now. Diablos, it's a thunderbug. Diablos, when we do that, we can get the Sandy Roses. Okay, so it's the other one then. There's 2 of these in this area. There it is. The second one is way more well hidden. Man, Toby Kadachi, one of my favorite monsters. I'm gonna, like, when you see my, like, tier list of, like, even if I just make a tier list video on, like, you know, monsters that I really like in Monster Hunter. And, you know, like, Monster Hunter Rise and all of that. You'll see there will be a lot of shit where it's just like... Huh. That isn't what we're looking for, okay. I love how, like, really, like, you know, he prances around almost, in a really cool fashion. Where, like, you know, the way he, oh my god, that hunt, like, fucking that Palico ability is, like, the best healing ability in this game. Oh, and there we go, awesome.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah. Honestly, it was pretty damn easy.
All right.
Maybe that's why he moved, because he was so low on health that he was just like, oh wait. Membrane? That's a pretty decent one. Membrane? That's a pretty decent one. Pelt. That's a right one.
Anything I can use
We'll look
in
through
here?
the bone pile. We'll basically just like try
Mine now.
to like get as much as we can. I think the rhino would be up here somewhere, probably. Yeah, we aren't able to reach it, but like up there. Mitsuzune scale just at the end. So we got the bubble foam, which we needed. We got an extra claw, just in case we wanted to forge. Commendation, that's good. That's used for some crafting, but not very many. And then we just get some other stuff. We got the bubble fluid as well. So that was a ridiculously good hunt. And basically on time. Okay, so now, oh man, look at that! Look at that! Now that we've finished progressing through the village quests, the only thing left now is the hub progress.
What's up?
It really does feel sad in a way to see that. Right, nothing of that.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
well, actually, we could look at a. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen this armor set before. I'm kind of sad that I didn't. This is fucking rad. This is like Bloodborne-y. Like, the colors are like Bloodborne, but like... even like maybe without the headpiece.
Don't worry. There's plenty of time.
Like, that's really fucking good. I like that. And that requires cute jelly to do, okay. Yeah, because we get like these better versions of the weird craftable ones. So Tobi Kadachi, we only have two electrodes. So we wouldn't be able to make the full set based on that alone. We would need to fight it at least one more time. But that's the only thing hitting us down, is the fact that we would need 2 more electrodes. So, like, you know, it might be in the future when we like finish a lot of these quests, we might be able to do that.
My hammer's
However,
gotcha.
we have that now. So we have the 2 for this already done. Ready, rather. So Kezu, we need the shocker for, which is fine. So we have these 2 forged. We have the these 2. These 2 need to be upgraded. These 3 need to be upgraded. These 2 as well. That one as well. Ah, so here we go. So we need Scoot, which we already have. Commendation, which we've now gotten 1 piece of. And then a plate. So we will need to be killing more Magnamalas to get that plate. We didn't get any Golden Muck. Are you serious? That's really weird. Golden Muck is usually like the #1 thing you always get from a Muldron fights. But we'll be doing more of those anyway, so I mean at the end of the day it's not too annoying.
Have a look around.
Still nothing we want. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Well, I guess for this first episode, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.